So guys, today we're reviewing another award winner. We've got Prohibition Liquor Co.'s Navy Strength Gin, and we're starting right now. So why Prohibition? Well, for those of you that don't know, Prohibition was a time in America during around the 1920s where alcohol was actually illegal. During this time, alcohol was still being made and sold. Everyone wanted to get their hands on some. So that meant the production got driven underground and it was all made in really small batches in any way they could. In bathtubs, you name it, they used it to make it. And because of this, sometimes it was made quite crudely. It wasn't the best of tasting things. So during this time, cocktail culture actually exploded because they used cocktails to mask all the nasty flavors. Prohibition Liquor Co. were really inspired by that small batch handcrafted notion, but they also bring some modern techniques and really high quality ingredients to make some absolutely amazing spirits. So the gin we're tasting today is Prohibition Liquor Co.'s Navy Strength Gin, which we've talked about before, means that it's above 57% alcohol. Now, native botanicals feature quite heavily in all of Prohibition Liquor Co.'s gins, and they've taken that idea of Navy strength gin to another level. So what they've done is they've used saltbush and sea salt from the Great Australian Bight to really create that maritime effect. There's also two different kinds of native limes in there and some mountain pepperberry too. So it sounds like it's hitting all the right notes. So I guess let's give it a taste and see what it's all about. The first thing I get are rich woody notes, and they're coming from the juniper, but it's much richer than usual. It's more like a toasted wood or a kind of a dark hardwood like a jarrah. Absolutely amazing. The more I come back to it, the brighter it gets. I really get those citrus botanicals coming through. And on top of those two different types of limes in this gin, there's also some grapefruit peel and lemon myrtle too. The other thing that I really like is you do get that little bit of maritime sea salt, sea breeze coming through, which is really nice to just give everything a little bit of seasoning. Let's give it a taste. Oh wow, the first thing I notice is really mouth coating. There's a lot of texture in this one. I'm getting this really nice balance of vanilla coating the mouth, but also a little bit of ginger warmth. It's a really nice contrast. The other thing that's giving it a really nice texture is there's kind of a nuttiness, and I understand they use macadamia as a botanical, and that really shines here. But the dominant flavors I'm really tasting here are those juniper woody characters, but also a nice burst of citrus too. And then on the finish, that savory profile kind of lingers from those sea botanicals. At 58% alcohol, this is dangerously easy drinking neat. So based upon all those flavors, how are we drinking Prohibition's Navy Strength Gin? For a gin and tonic, what I found is keep it simple with the tonic water, use something super classic, or even if you want to get a little bit fancy, you can go for an aromatic tonic, because those choices all really keep that kind of textural mouthfeel coming from the macadamia, which is absolutely amazing. As for a garnish with this gin, I really enjoyed those citrus notes coming from those two different types of native limes. So let's add another citrus that's also in this gin, but a little bit different to those lime peel kind of flavors. And we're gonna go for a slice of fresh grapefruit. If you wanna go with a second garnish to add some more complexity to your drink, I really like rosemary. It ties together the woody notes from the juniper and the savory notes together perfectly, and also adds a really beautiful herbaceous edge. Now, if you're more of a cocktail kind of person, I find that this gin works really well with lime-based cocktails. Now, if you know me well, you know I usually prefer lemon with gin, but I feel like the Prohibition Navy Strength Gin has got a really big, strong character that can stand up to lime. So drinks like the South Side, the East Side, and also a classic gimlet work amazingly. So guys, Prohibition's Navy Strength Gin comes in at $99 for a 500ml bottle, which is a little bit on the pricey side, but 100% you're paying for the quality here. It's a really, really top quality gin. Bearing in mind as well, it's from down in Adelaide, and at 58%, obviously the Aussie taxes are an absolute killer. So Prohibition Liquor Co. is probably one of the hottest distilleries in Australia at the moment, and I've been lucky enough to try pretty much all their products, and I really wanted to share this one with you guys, the Navy Strength Gin, because personally, I think out of the whole range, it is literally the standout. It is just so damn good. So guys, if you get the chance, I definitely recommend to go out and try Prohibition's Navy Strength Gin, especially for all you citrus and savory lovers. So guys, if you like the review of Prohibition Navy Strength Gin and want to discover more like it, start right now, click subscribe right up here so you don't miss out on any new reviews as they come out. Otherwise, check out all the other reviews on the channel just up here. Until next time guys, cheers.